Hey everyone, John Christopher here. Hope you're doing well. I'm putting out my first in a series of many videos regarding short-term rentals. Just to give you a little background about myself, I currently own three short-term rentals out in the Coachella Valley area. I started with one a few years back, and then as that became successful, I scaled it up. And over the past few years, I've been able to build it up to three, and I'm still looking to scale up even more, as Airbnb business model has treated me really well. If you do it right, it can be really fruitful. So how do you get started with an Airbnb? There's two different ways. There's two trains of thought. You can obviously buy a property and start renting it out on your own, or you can do what's called arbitrage, which is basically finding a property owned by somebody else, leasing the property, and then subleasing it on Airbnb. You do have to get the permission of the homeowner to do this, which can be a little bit difficult. As you can imagine, there's some risks involved for the homeowner, not having control of who's coming in and out of their house for short-term rentals. So that business model, it can be very successful for some, but it's very hard to start these days. It's becoming more challenging to find properties where a homeowner will allow you to sublease it. But if you can find one, excellent, especially in a hot market. You know, you can lock down a property. Let's say, for instance, a single family house that rents for $5,000 per month. You sign that lease for $5,000, and you turn around and start renting the house out for $300 to $500 a night. You know, all of a sudden you're generating $10,000 to $12,000 a month off that property, and you're putting $5,000 to $7,000 in your pocket. So if you can make that happen, it's great. But again, it is a little more challenging. So to back up into my situation, I am fortunate to own and operate my own Airbnbs, and I do manage them myself. So I'm going to be diving into, you know, how I got started, the cost to get started, how I identified the areas, how I price my properties, how I make my properties more attractive to renters. Every topic you could possibly think of. We'll also cover, you know, every mistake that I've made, and then every genius moment that I've had that has allowed me to grow my business. So if you're interested in all this, definitely stay tuned. I'll be putting out about a video every week covering a different topic. And if there's any topics that you would like me to discuss personally, feel free to shoot me a message or comment below. I'm happy to cover those as soon as I can. So I'm looking forward to putting these out, and hopefully I inspire even just one of you guys to explore Airbnb. It opens up a lot of doors. You know, I do realize the pricing in a lot of major metropolitans right now, especially here in Los Angeles, has priced a lot of first-time buyers out. Many people aren't able to afford getting into the real estate market. With Airbnb, you can start considering markets where there are affordable homes, out of state, areas where there are homes for $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. Where you can go in, buy them, fix them up a little bit, make them attractive, and start generating an income on Airbnb, and allows you to start building a real estate portfolio. The sooner you dive into real estate, the sooner the better. It'll pay off in dividends in the long run. So like I said, if this is something that'll interest you, definitely stay tuned, and hope you're all well. Take care.